Is that good?
Yep, I'm good.
You look at the calendar and you see where it is right now. Does it kind of feel strange to be packing up right now for you guys?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that the previous 3 years, I think the earliest we were done was May 17th. So that's probably an extra 4 weeks if you go 2 rounds because it's an 8-week process to win the Calder Cup. So yeah, it's a little bit different and obviously very disappointing.
What are the positives you took away? You sent guys up, you developed guys, a lot of guys were up with the Caps.
Well, I think from, twofold when you're coaching in Hershey. One, we can't forget about developing, and that's the primary goal of an American League coaching staff is to develop hockey players. So I think our record in terms of developing speaks for itself. There's only 3 teams in the NHL that had 4+ rookies in the NHL this year: New Jersey, Boston, and the Washington Capitals. And our guys, all 4 guys played 50+ games. Nathan Walker made his debut. Travis Boyd is up there, and I suspect we won't see him in a Hershey uniform again. So from a development standpoint, I don't know if you can ask for anything more. But from a winning side, we know what it's about here, and unfortunately we're not getting where we need to be, and that's the playoffs.
If you were to look back at a couple of things, not to point fingers at anybody, but if you were to say, geez, I wish this had gone better because then we would have won more games if this had happened.
Well, I think from a coaching side, I can give you 10 reasons why I think we're not playing right now. And one of the main one I'll give you is our record against Lehigh Valley and Wilkes-Barre. And it's not good. It's 4-16, 2-2. And when you play a team 24 times, or 2 teams 24 times, you've got to be 500 or better against those clubs, and we've been able to do that over the last 3 seasons. We just weren't able to do it this season, and consequently, we're not where we need to be. But if you put our records against those 2 teams, I think you're probably right in the mix.
Can you pinpoint the points in the season where it seems like you turned things around and then you didn't? Have you been able to look at those points?
Well, I think anytime you have a slow start, it does not allow for any more lulls throughout the season. So, I think it's well documented that both our goaltenders were injured and missed the first 4 to 6 weeks, whatever that was, and we got out of the gates real slow. Well, that means you cannot have another pocket of the season where you're, only winning 1 game out of 10, and unfortunately that happened. We fought back to 500, and I thought things were going to be fine, and then we put a real good string together right after Christmas. And unfortunately, we just did our lack of finish. When we played really well, we would lose 2-1 or 1-0, and we just didn't get those key goals. And you look at our roster, some of our guys had really, really good seasons, or seasons that are on par with their resumes. But for whatever reason, we didn't get key goals, and we lacked finish where we'd outchance a team and not get the results. And that happened in that late January, February time period, and you don't want to say it was over then. We made a little bit of a push there in February and got, I think, points in 6 straight. But we needed points in 10-12 at that point to even make a push because our division was just too good.
Is it getting older, getting more experience? Is that what you need to kind of catch up to Lehigh Valley and Wilkes-Barre now, from your standpoint?
Well, I think that we carried 4 rookie defensemen for a long, probably about 10 weeks of the 27 weeks. Losing Madison Bowie game 2 and having to go with 4 rookies with our goalies out certainly made it tougher. And then when you have lack of finish and you're throwing out 3 rookie defensemen on a game-to-game basis, it makes it difficult. And I think our goaltending needed to be better. There were some inconsistencies there, and it could be because of the injuries.